Greetings YouTube, Big Silver Bear here, coming back to you with another video. This was an unboxing video from APMEX and JM Bullion, where the original video that I shot all turned out sideways. So here I am giving another shot, so you don't get to actually see the actual unboxing, but you do get to ogle over all the silver goodness that I have. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and start with this. This was a 1/4 ounce NQ's Indian that I bought from JM Bullion, and I just picked it up for the sake of rounding out my order and getting the free shipping. The NQ's is one of my, actually I think it is my favorite generic round. So that's why I picked that up. And plus I do love fractional silver. I'm a big fan of fractional silver. And also, for the first time, at least to my knowledge, JM Bullion made their own reverse proof 1 ounce silver bar. And I am a big fan of JM Bullion, even though you do see a lot more APMEX box unboxings on my channel than you do JM Bullion. But I've done dozens and dozens and dozens of orders with JM Bullion and never had anything go wrong. So both of these orders I bought the same day. APMEX shipped theirs out the same day that I paid, and I received it a day earlier than JM Bullion. JM Bullion shipped out the following day after I paid, and I received it a day later than the APMEX purchase. But either way, I've never been disappointed by either company, APMEX or JM Bullion, and plan on using them dozens and dozens and dozens of times over and over again. Next up, we have the Rwanda giraffe, and I wanted to get another one of these for my collection. I do happen to really like all the Rwanda coins. I have them going back to 2013. I have the cheetah, which is my rarest one. I scored that one really super cheap some time ago. And see, this is the 2019 African shoebill, which I had never heard of such an animal until I seen it on a coin, and then I had to do a YouTube search to find out what in the hell is a shoebill. And it's a very interesting, it kind of looks like a cross between a dodo bird and a pelican, and it makes like a very percussive, kind of almost like you're beating on Congo drums kind of noise when it raises its throat up, and I don't know if it's the mating call or whatever, but I found a couple of really cool and interesting YouTube videos about the bird, and it's, like I say, it's a very funky looking, prehistoric looking animal, and definitely worth checking out if you like animals the way I do. And next we have the Rwanda hippopotamus. And I already have a few of these. Just felt like throwing another one in just for the heck of it. I know the premiums are a little higher on the Rwanda silver coins. The mintages are a little lower than many coins that come out. But I really like wildlife coins. And if you're familiar with my channel at all, you know that I have lots and lots and lots of wildlife coins to display and show off and all this other good stuff. Next up is the Somalian leopard. I bought 3 of these, and they're a limited mintage to 30,000, and I got them in the Mint Direct Premier holders. And I really like this because the cub is like pawing at the mom, and that's, yeah, you don't really see something of that nature on a coin every day. So I thought it was something that made it very unique and interesting and individualistic. And this is the second year for the Somalia leopard. I have quite a few, not all of the Somalian elephants, but I have quite a few of the Somalian elephants, and I plan to stay up to date on the leopards too. I picked up 3 of them, you can see here, 1, 2, 3. And next is the Super Pit. This is from Australia. 100,000 of these minted, and when you kind of tilt it a little bit like so, you can see the dynamics of it. It's very canyon-like. My camera doesn't want to focus very well right now. Let me see if I can. There we go. Nope. It just kind of does what it feels like it wants to do. But 100,000 of these minted. And some pretty neat graphics. Quite well done. I like the detail on it. It's got a bit of a proof-like finish in all the canyon graphics and the sun. And the frosted on the back with good old Queen Elizabeth. It's not very often I get too excited about whose head is on the coin. I usually like the nature, the animal side of it, the featured side, we'll call it. And here is a 2019 South Korea Taekwondo. There's 30,000 of these minted. And Mr. Taekwondo guy doing a roundhouse kick there. Yeah. I could do one of these if I felt like hurting myself and splitting my shorts. Considering I don't feel like hurting myself and splitting my shorts, I'm going to spare my audience the graphic view. I do feel as if they could have been a little more creative with the back of this. I don't really know what inspired to do. To me, it just shows a little lack of creativity. But that's about the worst I can say out of anything that I've seen the South Koreans produce, especially their tiger coins. Their tiger coins are just downright bad to the bone. I don't really understand what the inspiration was in the back of that. But it is what it is. And I got a couple of them just for the sake of putting them away. And next we have the Chiwoo Cheon Wang with the Scrofa Privy. And 25,000 of these. Which I do think that they did a really marvelous job with the front and the back of this. The back is kind of the typical Comsco back on it, which I do like that. You have the AG, and I think if you, yeah, it's just going to show the AG right there in the little circle thing. And the Scrofa Privy right here. And one badass Korean knight getting ready to smite somebody horseback with a big old giant sword. But it is a beautiful, well done round, and take my hats off to the Koreans for that. And yeah, like I say, if you ever look at any of those South Korean coins, I have a few of them on my channel. The Korean Gold Tiger, and the last video, or one of the last videos I just did, has the most updated Korean tiger coin. That coin is just absolutely stunning. It's a really, really nice piece. I would encourage anybody to get it. I think that it'll be a hot collector's item in the future. I think it's just one of those things that it'll be a timeless piece. It'll be really, really nice. And along with the St. Helena tigers too. Check out my video on that as well. So at any rate, YouTube, this is all I have for you for now. Once again, I'll look at the JM Bullion little 1 ounce bar. And we've all seen them. Let's take a look at something more exciting. There we go. That is pretty. Very, very impressive. And I like getting my coins in these kinds of packages. I can't even tell you how many of them I got. But at any rate, YouTube, as you know, I don't really like to be long-winded about things. I just like to cut to the chase and show you my goodies. And if you have any comments, feel free to leave them below. Comment, like, subscribe. Have a most wonderful and blessed day, and please feel free to come back and check me again. Big Silver Bear out.